Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here, just over here at the Oak Street house, and hadn't had an update in a while and kind of wanted to take you on a tour of the place here. I'm standing in what is going to be a bedroom and looking at what is going to be the bathroom. This is going to be the Japanese themed bathroom here. If you look at my earlier videos, there was a window here that had paint on it that kind of made it look like stained glass, but it was just right in the way, so we ditched that and put in a new window about a foot or so up and a foot or two over, and got that out of the way. That's going to be right over a bathtub here. We're going to put in a really deep, tall, Japanese style soaking tub here. It's going to be slightly raised because where I'm standing now is going to be a shower. I think I'm going to go ahead and try out the, I think it's called Kirdi or Kurdi, I'm not sure the exact pronunciation of that, but it's a German system. It's that orange membrane stuff. Looks really cool, so I'm going to go ahead and try that out here. Yeah, the previous people that worked here had two doors. I think they were going to put the HVAC in this room in addition to a bathroom, but as if you look at the earlier videos again, we ended up redoing the whole basement and went ahead and filled in the one door here, and I'm going to move actually this door over here, kind of somewhere here in the middle, to where I'll have a shower right here, shower head right about in here, the tub over there. I'm just going to use that stone pebbly tile stuff on the floor here, probably stone on the walls, and then that Curity membrane all the way up to the ceiling. So this should be a fun build here, kind of getting to the point where I can actually do some of the stuff like that here. Yeah, we went in here and got the insulation up, and got some drywall up, and yeah, got the new window in there. The old window up here, I never did point it out, but this is a load-bearing wall, and it did not have a header on it, so that was another thing we had to build there. Had to put in a big thick header above it and actually make it structurally sound, and a lot of things like that in the house here. But as you can see, yeah, we got it put in there, and I guess I can kind of take you through the rest of the house here. Been kind of working on a lot of projects concurrently. There's the old window. Priming some siding for the place here. Let's see, trying to prime some siding. I didn't get any video up of replacing the siding on the outside of the window there, as it was raining and I didn't get a chance to do it. Here's the half bath. I really have not made a whole lot of progress in there. I got the tile laid out and got sidetracked putting in the plumbing, so that will that'll get going here, and I'll get the plumbing or get the tile laid in there in short order, but I just have not had a chance to work on that yet. Here's what I've been doing the most of lately. Wiring. Pulling cable for everything in here. The whole house was completely gutted. It was knob and tube, and so it's complete rewire. As you can see, I've hooked up some can lights in here just where I can have some lights to work. Absolutely love it. It's really going to be nice and bright in here. I've got two separate circuits here. I've got 9 can lights on the upper here. Whoops, that was the lower. Yeah, I've got 9 can lights up there on the upper circuit, and then I haven't decided exactly how many I'm going to have on this lower one here. Still kind of finalizing the plans for the kitchen. I'm going to have more can lights around this lower bit here. The sink is going to be about where the dishwasher is sitting now. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 lights up here. And the rest of it is still kind of up in the air as far as where everything's going to be. The oven is going to be right about in here. If you'll look at my other videos, out in my shop there's this ginormous double oven setup. That's going to be right here. The washer and dryer are going to be over here in this corner. And as you can see, I've been running cable over here for that. Yeah, I got a can light above the front door here, and just a set of 3-way switches here for, it's kind of handy that both doors are right here, so I don't have to put in a 4-way. I can just have a set of 2-way switch or 3-way switches here for my lighting. And yeah, I'm kind of getting ready to crank on that. I'm going to open up this old butler's pantry here that they were going to fill in. And that's pretty much it for the kitchen. I'm just kind of going along here, cranking and trying to get things finished up here. Had to build a wall here just to get this out far enough away from the wall, because there's an old oh, it's about a 8x8 or 8x10 beam that runs right underneath here, so I had to pull this stuff out away from that to where I'd have enough room to run my wiring and plumbing through here. This is kind of the best way to get the, or best place to get all the wiring from the basement up into the kitchen here, and also I can run some through right up here. See if you can see that there, right through there, and that actually was really fortunate that those joists up there run right smack dab into an opening in the upstairs in this room, so I can get wiring through there, which is really handy. Wiring in smoke detectors here, and those are going to be all through the house, just running 14.3 for those on an arc fault circuit breaker. It's one of those little things you have to have. Actually have, yeah, I guess I didn't mention this. Actually, some of the wiring is hot here. It's awesome. I don't have to have, you know, I'm not relying on the string lights anymore. I actually have a few real outlets here. The porch out here has been a huge project. I didn't get any video of that because it was, again, raining and I was in a really huge hurry to get this done. The old jealousy windows are gone, so you can sort of see them laying out in the yard there. Replaced them with some good gelled wind windows. Home Depot had, somebody had special ordered these windows here on the sides and returned them, so I ended up getting them for like 75 bucks versus I think they were originally like 180, which I was pretty excited about. So yeah, they had two of those, and they just fit perfectly here. Another gelled wind door here. I haven't completely gotten it trimmed in or anything. Actually, none of the trim is up in here, but I'm just going to have two track lights in here or right there and right there for ceiling out here. The ceiling in here all had to come down. The old ceiling all had to come down because it was bowed. It was 2x4s, and they had all cracked and split because they were 2x4s that had been cut in half to notch out where they tied up in there. So some big structural things in here, lots of more framing. We were able to drop this down enough and yet still keep the transom here in this to be able to run R30 in the ceiling. Not quite what's required here, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Another smoke detector here. And now we can move down to the hellhole here. Yeah, it's coming along. It's been pulling a lot of cable down here. Let's see, I do actually have lights down here. I guess I can... Oh yeah, by the way, Petzl Duo. Awesome headlamp. There we go. Yeah, right now I just have a jumper going from the old box into the new so I can run the furnace and a few lights. Probably not the best thing to do, but I don't really care. I have the main turned off there, so there's you know, nobody can shock themselves on the outside of the house. So meh. Yeah, again, not the best thing, but I like having the furnace going now that it's cold out. We're going to be running PEX all through the house here. Yeah, here's, if you looked in the earlier video there, there's my drain line that's going to go to the, go from the kitchen to the rest of the house. Over here, I'm just running a crap ton of wiring through here, over. And then this is where I was just a minute ago, where it runs up and through. And there, you can sort of see where the drain comes out for the washer dryer. And yeah, that's this part of the basement. And then over here is the old part. This is where we had to do all the major block work. All this block work is new. It was not a fun deal and took forever. The furnace, there's a new furnace. We went with a hybrid setup where it's a dual fuel, where it runs off, not dual fuel, but it runs off of a heat pump and propane backup. Here's my plumbing setup here. And over here is probably going to be where I'm working in this next week. I've got to run all the outlets through over here, and the way the structure is, a lot of them are going to have to be floor boxes, which I'm not really that thrilled about, but getting it through the walls here, again, the exterior wall, move my head here where you can actually see it. There we go. Right along in here is that beam, just like on the other part of the house, and the walls sit right on top of that. So it's not really, there's not really a good way to get the get power up there, so I'm probably just going to run with some floor boxes where I have to. And but anyway, that's pretty much the tour. Oh, here I can turn my headlamp off. That's pretty much the tour of the house here. It's coming along nicely. I haven't had a whole lot of updates because I've been trying to crank it out and finish it, but my plan is to try and get it, at least the main floor, done by February. So anyway, thanks for watching. Click, comment, subscribe, and anything else you want to see, I'm happy to put it up.